Hey everyone, PREPAM Paul here. Do you own one of the ICOM IC-705 radios? And when you look at it, you're reminded of the time you dropped your cell phone and cracked the screen or broke a corner? Who would want to destroy or harm any of these beautiful lines, corners, and knobs? Well, let's figure out a way that we can protect our IC-705 when we're out in the field. So what I purchased here is a WindCamp ARC 705 shield specifically made for the beautiful 705 radio. This is a purchase I made on Amazon. There are other options out there. I think I saw it on AliExpress for $4 less. As you can see, I purchased it right here. I've got an affiliate link in the description, and I've seen other people use it and they love it. So I purchased it, and let's go to the table, connect it, and see how it looks. Okay, everyone. So here we have the IC-705, and I actually purchased a screen protector, which I will also put a description or a link in the description. It's also in my Amazon shop, my Amazon store. And it comes with the 2-pack, and that's a good idea, I think, for any touch screen or screen that we have on our phones and radios. And then this is the cage, or the WindCamp protecting cage, and I believe it's made of an aluminum metal. It's definitely solid and strong and has 2 handles to both protect the front knobs and be able to hold it, lift it, and carry it if you want. So one of the things I found that you cannot use with this is this antenna extension from WindCamp. This does not work unless someone can tell me a way once this is on. So I removed this little extension and kind of a leg thing that you don't know what that is. It hooks right here, creates a little leg angle, and then gives you a ground port and of course your antenna port here. So I've taken that off because protecting my radio is more important. So all you do here, you've got well, there's 5, but we're going to use 3 of these screw holes, and you line it up with these 3 here, and this is a little leg that comes out, so when it sits, it can actually be angled up. It also comes with these little rubber bumpers to help it keep it from sliding when you've got it out on a table. So we're going to take the holes, line it up with the bottom. We're going to slide it right in there, just like so. We're going to turn it over, and sure enough, the holes are lined up. Now, what I want you to take a look at, this is probably the hardest part, is this extremely thick manual for the instructions. It might take you some time to get through the instructions manual, but there it is. So you slide it in, and then you screw the screws in the holes. Extremely difficult. It's got 2 Allen wrenches, 1 for each. I'm just going to put it in loosely so that the holes are in straight and the threads are not messed up. And okay, I think we're good. If you need the instructions, you don't understand the instructions, I'll explain it to you. The little Allen wrench for the little screws, and the big Allen wrench for the big screw. Sometimes that's hard to understand in the instructions. We're going to tighten that up really good. I don't know what torque, but we're just going to tighten it a little more than finger tight, and that's it. So you now have a complete protection all around, all the corners. The front is protected with these handles, and you've got this little leg that kicks out and has it up at an angle. It's not a big angle like that, so if you're sitting high above it, but if I'm sitting at a park bench or something, I'm going to be sitting lower than I currently am on my computer chair. That's it. So as I said, this is not going to fit in there. This bar is in the way. It's got to go right there, and there's just no way to get that in there. So we're going to do away with that. But what I thought was I could use, and of course it did, oh, here it is. I would probably keep something like this just connected, little BNC to 259, And then I can connect, this is just a small jumper from Messi and Poloni, and that would kind of keep any torque off of it, and then that would connect to the antenna perhaps. Or you could buy something like this, smaller, just what is it, 216, 316, I can't remember. And one side the 259 and the other side would be the BNC to connect straight to that, and you wouldn't need this adapter. But what I think I'm going to do is not keep it on there, and I'm sure I'll get some comments in there and maybe get some people's thoughts, because I don't want this banging anything and breaking this. I want it all inside of the cage. So the battery, it's below the cage. You can still access all the ports on the side, and on this side, everything's accessible. You just can't use that product from WinCamp as well. Kind of interesting that they wouldn't make this fit with that, unless there's something I'm missing here. I just don't see it fitting. But that's pretty much it. Nice little leg here. Now, there's one thing I will say. When I got the 705, grab this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to get a complete system that's all made for it. And I bought their backpack. And without the cage, it fits in here, bolts into this, and it fits perfectly. But with the cage, it's just not going to fit in there, guys. So if you have the ICOM backpack, and that's the one you plan on using, just know that this is not going to fit and allow you to close this, okay? So what I've done is, this is going to be an accessories section now. And I moved, so for those of you who have it or are familiar with it, I moved the Velcro divider, and this will sit sideways on the side with this hard mount for external antennas and such, and MOLLE mount. And this goes here. So I'll have my small tuner here, my coax, all my smaller wires and such will go here, and it should be plenty protected. All right, everyone, that was it. A quick video just showing, for those of you interested in this frame, it does protect it. It is solid, and I would imagine dropping this, you're definitely less likely to break anything with it inside this mount. If you don't have the ICOM backpack, just know that these handles make it a bit bigger on the front side, about 2 inches bigger, and on the sides, maybe only about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So I would say an inch on the sides, 1/2 inch on the back, and 2 inches on the front for any other backpack. But it's sweet. I'm looking forward to it. The next time you see me with this radio, it'll be out at Ray Roberts Lake doing a POTA. I'm excited to get into some QRP, and hopefully we'll catch you on the air, everyone. 73.